Looks like we have our first Crucible 2 for the tournament. I did say I won't be taking an order though, so I wonder what class are we playing next. And let's be real, if I can't off with a molten gold, I am going to. It's just a whole lot of extra cash. Like, yeah, it's only 5 per, but it adds up. Yeah. Treasure chests on Peglin Nutrition are actually super nice, so I don't hate that too much. It's double shop later, so yeah, ignoring that shop does sound ideal, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So instead of going through this one, we're going through this one. Sorry, this one. Molten can actually add some damage. I don't expect it will in the end because we either need. I mean, there are a lot of things we need to find for it. One of them is, of course, what's it called? Petalinary's Pendant, or we could do the Spintress payment route. There's actually quite a few things we could do to use it to generate extra damage. But of course, the one that I'll likely end up doing is it's just going to grant us like one more cash in a shop. And that one more cash is going to be like a complex claw, let's say. That's the most likely outcome. I have double store later, so it's actually kind of like really worth me just trying to take cash collection a bit slow. And just collecting as much as possible. There. Not what I was hoping for, but that worked out big time. It wasn't what I was. It wasn't the shot I was aiming for, but it was actually what I was hoping for. I mean, uh-huh. Oh no! Whatever I do, I'm being smacked by a 1 damage slime. I should be going. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good for me. Pretty good. I think 88 cash at this point without 1 gold is actually pretty normal. That's nice. And we have gotten pretty good mining luck, I feel. Mostly because we've been able to. And when you can actually try and get cash, it does make a distinct difference. Usually when you're playing high levels of cruci, it becomes much harder to do so. Because they actually put on a ton of pressure. As my last run showed quite well, because I did not think I was going to. I'll talk about last run. I did not think I was going to win that one. And I'm very impressed by how far I got, shall we say. Ah, no, very good. Thought we were having some audio issues, but let's just ignore that. Oh, whoa, that was a interesting shot. I'm not sure if I've ever even gotten that one before. It's just a good roll. A good old-fashioned roll. Oh well. I'm fine to take one more ping. It's like slightly annoying. $159. Oh, Butts is always a cool orb. We're playing Peglin Nutrition though, so I'll just ignore it for now. There's quite a lot of good crit stuff I can hit. So, I'd rather just not hedge my bets already. Oh, you're joking. That's really good. Pretty sad I turned down that peg bag last run, but some things need to be done. Mm-hmm. Really any way I can hit that crit, but I probably am not going to hit that crit apparently. Okay. No summon circle upgrades just yet. It is unfortunate. The problem is even if I get this kill, like, that's the next bat. And like, so I kind of just should be aiming at a bomb. Okay, that was a crit. I'll take it. 197. Sure. I mean, look, if we're trying to find double shop, 197 is kind of the cash we want to be on. Special? It's fine. It's not going to help out that much in the boss fight, but hopefully enough. This is actually could be kind of unfortunate. I'll take this shot as my first shot though, obviously. So very decent, and then we get to follow it through with another pretty decent shot. Should be 100 damage, right? Okay, well, that's fine though, because there's always this bomb. Great stuff. As long as we're not burning too much health this fight, I'm pretty happy. That was insane. And it looks like that was a really bad shot. That's what it looks like. Looks like we're taking one more hit, yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. That wasn't what I was going to say just then, but yeah, begin the reality. I've still got one more fight, actually. Cool. It's nothing crazy, but we really didn't lose that much health there whatsoever. And then we also got a refresh crit. So that's triggering a ton of crits, which is very tempting. Musk Solar we have no debuffs, and Prime Slime on it's so good. I don't have any crit synergy just yet, so I'm just going to take Prime Slime. It's so good. Like, they nerfed it for a reason. And yet it's still super strong. So we're like super good at hitting crits, so I'm kind of tempted to just fully ignore all this dumbbell stuff. I just don't really need the Masoko stuff. I guess the remove is value, so Betsy as well. I mean, no way, we're getting 500 then, right? We have a poison peg. I'm pretty sure that hits crit. I just wanted to see that times 1.5 damage multiplier because we were aiming at him. Nice. Well, there's the healing we wanted from it. Probably should do that, huh? Smash. Crash boom. Yeah, maybe a bit more damage than I should have taken. 186. Like, it's distinctly close, but just not there. Does mean, though, that we can remove. I'm going to try that. It is a bit of a risky shot, but it works out. Definitely some more reasonable stuff here, I'd say. I'm not going to take +1 starting circle. I think we can just rely on crits pretty much. Obviously, this is not the most ideal fight. We don't really have any kind of setup for it, but should still just be pretty fine. We're just going to kind of continuously add more yuck. More value for us over the course of the battle. It's just Prime Slime adding it, really. Yeah, we should just be able to tear them apart. The apple a day we picked up really just gives us the health we want to work with, really. I mean, without a bomb, you're useless anyway, so... Okay, you got a bomb. So 300 damage then? I will take it, most certainly. You just had to do that. Probably means you're going to get coordinate, yeah. Check it out. Like, sure, I could have had some really solid Masoko setup by this point. Like, really solid. 3 per reload and 2 starter, like, damn. But I think we made the right choice, like, it's very easy to find crit stuff as this character. So I was just leaning into that a bit. Yep, and as you'll see, he's just quite low. Very solid damage even. Dead to poison. Obama Tioska, wow. Both of them are super, super good. But we're just going to take that and then we're going to check out where stores are. So our refreshers don't crit. Otherwise, we would have tons of crits available to us, which means we're 100% just taking Heavy Hand. And let me tell you, Heavy Hand should make these tournament runs so much easier. Like, if any run I can just hit Heavy Hand, like, damn, that's really strong. Okay, looks like I will do one at least. Oh, she've gone nice. No additional crit though. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I get it. One bomb? Only one bomb. Kind of unfortunate, but I will. What can you do? Oh, what? Damn. I was hoping that wouldn't miss the crit, but it did. The healing we get as well is just nuts, because like we're double procking the refresh, sorry, the healing pegs as well. So good. See what I mean? Like, sure, that wasn't the highest damage shot ever. It was a lot of healing still. Having the extra refresh on the board is just so handy. Well, 2 extra refreshes, I guess you could call it. 4 question marks. Alright, obviously it's left. Wasn't paying much attention, it seems. I knew it was left initially, but I forgot. Yeah, so both of these are actually pretty good options here. Problem is I have 2 orbs I want upgraded. So the odds are pretty bad, and I will burn a lot of health if I try it, so we'll just do this. Oh well. Sash versus Oboe. I'll just take Sash, I should actually be able to pop it. Let's try and pop it. Either way, I should definitely take Sash. Yeah, I guess it is just the correct play, isn't it? It's tons of healing, but I did want to pop Sash. I could perhaps force it. Oh yeah, by getting a resistance knife fight, of course. That was what I was thinking about, but I didn't actually expect to get a resistance knife fight. Not even close, man. Oh, seems like we're not going to get this fight then, because we just have this so much damage that he's just dead this shot. So I definitely don't need to spend any more cash, which means I won't. I don't know. I'm kind of... what? Yeah, there was some other stuff I could have taken there, but like, I can't turn that down. We don't know how many more fights we're going to get is the thing, so I kind of just want to enter the shop with as much cash as possible. That should just hit a crit, and if it hits a crit, like, bang, there goes half your health. Seems pretty normal, right? That one shouldn't have hit a crit, but it did. I ain't complaining. Fleece crits refresh, so that's 2 extra refreshes on the board. It's 2 extra refreshes on the board, like, would you take a peg bag with further potential high roll? Because I certainly would. Yeah, maybe we do, so we can't do anything about that. That's fine. It's just pretty fine. 3 passives? Nah, let's get some upgrades. They're fun upgrades, so I want to do them. You know what, I might actually try and force a Sash Pop. Because I have the healing to back it up that I can just do that. And when I say force a Sash Pop, I'm talking about the boss fight. Because these guys aren't going to actually deal enough damage to me to force a Sash Pop. So I'm just going to collect as much cash as I can this fight and then leave. Like, sure, it's unfortunate I didn't get to go to the store, but kind of just fine. I would love to have more upgrades done, but I just gotta hope I get fights apparently. Oh, that's it. Thanks. That's how I get Sash Pop. Does this just work? No, it doesn't because I suck at aiming. To be fair, I have heavy hand, but like, damn, that's unfortunate. So yep, I just shoot this dagger orb, which is allowed to get damage. God, I almost healed up already. Yep, so there's my Sash proc, so now let's just heal, and then now we have Taunt Sash, so we have double max HP, grinding max monster, increasing our max HP, and the best healing source in the game. So we're Soul Trigger, right? Like, we haven't high rolled enough, clearly. Okay, and we're not going to be able to get kicked this run, and I am more than fine with that. There's so many refreshes on the board as well, which is so nuts with this comp. A lot of good boss passes we can hit here as well. I mean, I'll just shoot like this. Almost didn't do that. It almost didn't. 312 cash, by the way. It's mostly because I've been trying to fund it quite well with a lot of the passes I've taken, Molten Golden, etc. I believe I hit a bomb. Bye bye. Matiaska shell. I mean, look, do I really want to not take it? Like, it's super good. But also, I've never actually taken Deep Fresh Potion Heavy Hand, I believe. So now's the time. Since it should just proc the pegs that aren't there twice, and my crits refresh. So despite the fact that Fresh Banana now does nothing, um, I still have a bunch of refreshes on the board. So it's just fine. I need more removals. Well, I know where I'm going. It's a bit annoying, but that is what I'm going to be doing. I just need to not mess up the navigation. Of 1000 damage. Oh well. Okay, good. I got to go where I wanted to go. That's always nice, and I might as well collect 4% extra cash right now, right? Seems fine. Okay, I actually did get it nice. Refreshive, that is nuts. Refreshive plus morbid is always just insane. Like, you get your... Oh, this could be so bad. It could technically be runningly bad, but yeah, no, it always works out for me, so I'm just going to do it, and it's going to work out fine. That's unfortunate. Duplicate? Oh, nice. Okay, so I did lose one of my really good orbs, but luckily I kept one of them, you know. Oh, it's lucky we can take that misnavigation, but I really want to go to this double shot. Okay, that's quite solid choice, quite solid. Oh my god, they don't even deal any damage because of Tom Slash. That is very fair. You didn't need to deal damage anyway, right? I just killed him with a level 1 dagger. Okay. I don't have upgrading, so it's actually not that crazy. But it is funny. I do love myself some orbs in. Right, some more cash. Why not, eh? I'll shoot this shot first. I don't expect it to do anything. Actually did a pretty decent amount though, to be honest. Yeah, that shot's going to obliterate all enemies. And I take half damage from... God, getting that Sash proc was so nice. Like, we actually got the perfect event for it. Kinda crazy. Cool. I don't like the bounce this has. Nice. That was the shot I was trying to aim for initially, but obviously it's not the easiest to aim for. I didn't actually check what boss I'm fighting. Recombobulator is technically not ideal against Sapper. Like, let's be honest, look at my setup. Anything is fine against Sapper. None of those orbs in the store are amazing to shoot off summoning circles, so not taking any of them. Same here, to be honest. I'm just full buying passive. I'm not really paying too much attention to them because I don't need to. Let's just do that. I'm sure I'll be able to find something that I want to run. Actually, a splatter would have been pretty decent, especially without a good slime I just picked up. Seems like pretty solid damage there, right? Yep, just absolutely tearing them apart. As I should be. Did I just kill that first thing with Inferno Ingot? If I did, that's mighty impressive. Okay, it's... does this work? I want to know if this works. If this does work, I'll end I see. If this does work, then it's like super good. Oops. It's slightly more cash, it's really not mandatory. Oh, I see. But I did just add a targeting onto my deck. Oh, I one-shot it down, so I don't even get to see. At least it was funny. I got a crit. You're dead. The power of Inferno Ingot, alright? Since clearly Inferno Ingot is a damage passive. There is zero chance I don't take this, right? I don't exactly... Yeah, I did a great job in turning down all of the a circle game that I had, so that all or nothing there would have been amazing. But I just don't need it. Okay, Orbit Story is the best passive here ever. Damn. Like last fight before the end, definitely Orbit Story there. Yeah, this should get a pretty decent amount of damage. Nothing too crazy because we have no damage multipliers, so it's just only 3k, you know. Pretty passable. 289 cash, by the way. I did just do double store. Yeah, so the one thing I do want to check with the susceptible is presumably the summoning circle will actually apply exploitable to the coin dragon, which is, you know, ideal. That's actually the kind of thing I want. Oh, and that balance per reload is actually amazing. Because as we know, our deck is just full of a bunch of multiplying orbs and susceptible. Okay, that's definitely going to get the kill, and it should also get some susceptible. Yes, good 4. So it did work the way I wanted it to. Surprise, surprise, you know, some susceptible always works in the way that's stronger for you. Pretty much. The only thing it doesn't is in the obvious case, which is on draw orbs, sorry, on shoot orbs, which give you benefits when you shoot them, like Bust, for example, which I didn't take because there were multiple options during that run where I could have taken the circle stuff. I didn't think it was really the best choice because I already had special button complex claw. And when you're in this low of a cruci level, having the extra crit actually makes doing crit stuff really, really easy. And conversely, on Balan, it makes doing the circle stuff actually much harder. Like, if you want to do the circle stuff on Balan, I might actually just recommend like activating a few levels of Cruci, getting that one less crit on the board, because it actually really helps out in your consistency to make sure that you're dealing the damage you want to every turn. Um, yeah, there wasn't really anything particularly crazy this run. Like we're playing Pagan Tuition, so we found something so well, that's not particularly crazy. We found a Machuska much later on, which was helpful, but you know, we did unfortunately remove it from our deck, so sad. I believe it actually was at level 1 the entire time, so really not that much of a Machuska, sure. Yeah, I've never managed to do Heavy Hand plus Defresh Potion. The new Defresh Potion is a pretty heavy hit. You know, half as many refreshes rounded down. The rounded down part is pretty brutal. A lot of the time, you really don't want to take your 1 to 0 or your 3 to 1. Like, it's just a bit unfortunate, but the upside still is just so good. Like, Morbid is so many more damage procs, especially when you've also got Heavy Hand. Like, Heavy Hand is such a nice passive. Defresh Potion used to be the OP passive on the block. I'd say since the nerf, Heavy Hand has probably just taken over. Like, it's just so good. I kind of am still just in shock of how good our tankiness was that game because we had Infernal Ingot with something so called Matioska, so like infinite healing, Grindmod Zero for infinite max health, and then Taunt Sash for halved incoming damage, rounded the way you would like it to. Like, kind of just nuts. We also had a lot of good greed this run, but you know, like, no navigation inflation does put Reduce, Refuse, Recycle in a bit of a worse spot. There's just a slight difference between navigation inflation plus reduce and reduce without navigation inflation. But we had some really good bomb stuff, especially since we double hit bombs, although later it did get 1 durability. I could have picked up that splatter. That would have been interesting. Like a good slime plus prime slime plus summoning circle onto splatter orbs. Like, that's a lot of sliming going on. It would have been fine, but I didn't particularly feel like doing that. Yeah. I think that the perfect forger, we definitely could have lost health to upgrade stuff in our deck, I'm kind of happy I didn't, but as you can see, I actually did get the Infernal Ingot like right after that, so it would have made the losing health very, very beneficial for me. And well, I only got 2 upgrades out of it, which I did most certainly had the cash for because I ended that run with like 400 cash or something silly.